be the greatest finish in the history of this speedway as Dempsey, oh, baby,
has got him, and camera hits the wall, so too does Hackford, and
oh, the safety car! Engstler blindsided around the blind corner.
Motorsport isn't just a sport, it's a symphony of speed, danger, and raw human instinct. From impossible overtakes to heart-stopping crashes, every second on the track is a battle for glory. This is a tribute to the most unforgettable moments in racing history, where legends are made and limits are shattered.
Okay, white flag. This time Chavez is going to pop to the outside, guys. What will be the strategy as Peter Dempsey in the red and white car will watch? Here comes Chavez on the outside.
He's going to wait. It looked like he was going to try and make it too wide, which would have put Karam in a tough position, but now he ducks back. And we'll go on to the backstretch in a second.
Carlos Munoz in the 26th. Dialyser in front, took over the lead on lap 14. Has led the last 25 laps. Here we go, side by side, hit the 3.
Here's the move for Karam.
So here's Sage Karam. Now Chavez going to make it 3 wide to the outside, guys.
Woo. This is tight.
Oh, baby.
This is what people look
Through
for.
3. Oh, Karam and Munoz nearly touch. On the outside of 4, remaining 3 wide. Gavi Chavez. We're going to have a 3 wide shootout at the line. It's a drag race. At the end of it. Here comes Dempsey. Dempsey's going to have 4 wide. It's going to be. Dempsey won it. Oh, Dempsey won it.
That was a 4-wide finish in the Indy Lights.
Unbelievable. Got to be the greatest finish in the history of this speedway as Dempsey. Oh, maybe by 4 inches.
That looks staged.
Oh.
Look how staged that picture looks.
100, sinistra piena su dosso, subito sì destra piena 40, sì destra 4 tonda, apre piena 60, Albirino sinistra 3 meno, porca truia, no ma sei il numero 1, grande, che colpo di culo, sinistra 3 meno, subito sì destra piena su dosso, apre, adesso tranquillo però, 70.
Oh! On go 5, off they go and away we go. The BMWs will start faster, trying to come around Alan Menu. Engstler takes the lead, Portera goes by as well, but Menu holding off Sergio Hernandez and Prio and Muller and Farfus, and teammate Rob Huff behind him. Jörg Muller on the outside, Farfus goes through. And don't forget, when they come out of the second corner, oh, contact! And that's Prio in the barriers, and Jörg Muller damaged as well. Muller's lost a left front tyre. Prio's got damage on the rear. Muller's out of the race. Prio continues. It's Engstler that leads. And Portero smoking up the inside, turns around rival Hernandez. 2 BMW factory drivers out in the first corner. Prio's dropping down the order. 7th place at the moment, dragging the arse into the car, and that was Boardman getting sideways. Boardman's in the barriers, in front of Huff. He's gone off. Broken suspension, and he's going to have to pull off left here at Foch, get out of the way if he can, make the car turn left. It's crabbing appallingly. Engstler leads from Menu at the moment, as far as we've seen. We haven't seen him continue. And Prio with damage on the back of the car. There is Jörg Muller heading into retirement, broken left front suspension. Engstler across the line, or is it Menu that leads? It's Engstler still. Menu in 2nd place. 3rd is Portero. Oh, and the safety car! Engstler blindsided around the blind corner, hits the safety car. Menu stops, everybody coming at full speed behind him. Frank Engstler is on the right-hand side of the picture, so he hit it with the passenger side. Red flags will have to come out now. Engstler in the back of the safety car. Safety car stationary almost in the middle of the road. Engstler's team, well, here he is. Look, he's doing 185 kilometres now. The safety car doing, what, 40? And I'm certainly hoping that everybody inside the safety car is okay. That was a big, big impact. Here's the onboard view. Look what you see, nothing. And don't forget, Engstler is 20 metres in front of us and doing the same speed. This is greatly slowed down.
Yeah, look in the rear view mirror. There's Anisto Viso. He's actually managed to get some traffic between himself and Karajan. Oh, and just look at that! Catherine Legg gets the car back on 4 wheels. Well, Rockingham's famous for its air displays, but I've never even seen the red arrows getting the crowd on their feet like that. Look at this.
Takes a little bit too much curb, it hits once, twice, that launches the car right up in the air, and thankfully the roller stood up.
Top 10 run for Peter Cox. He's excited about this championship, he loves racing in the States.
Oh, look at this. Late move by Padlong to the inside.
I think
Keffer
right rear
may have a
tire's
problem.
cut.
He had that brush. You might be speaking. He is. Yeah, that was the brush when he defended coming through turn one. It is cut the right rear on that Magnus.
Pat got a really diamonded that corner and got a great launch. And now Davis.
Oh, down
what
to the
a
inside.
move!
Nice move. Padlong goes with him. Keffer defends, get a little touch there. And here comes Johnny O. Both those cars were slowed, and the Cadillac is right on their bumper.
They throw the white. They look. Timing and scoring determines lap time, and it's going to be really, really close. So white flag comes out, and they're coming up on the back of the 54 of Pappas. So close, and now traffic.
Well, that was a close margin, just as we saw yesterday in that 50-minute mark. They decided the white flag was going to come out right on that mark. Versus yesterday, let him essentially do one more lap. Look at O'Connell, he's got to run. Davison looks to the inside. He's going to make the move. What can Pat Long do? He goes through as well. Pat Long up to third. Massinelli gets dropped 2 positions. Connell now alongside. Sellers in the mix. Here comes Riberas.
Boy, Johnny wanted through too, but there was just no room for it. But opportunistic move by Long.
Oh, look, O'Connell gets to the inside. Massinelli goes straight. Sellers goes through. Going to be a tough call. Massinelli definitely got out of his rhythm, opened the door. O'Connell really had nowhere to go. He had to kind of go for the move, but then Massinelli closed down on Apex a little bit. Here comes Perrin.
All right, here we go. Last corner onto the front straight. Last year's champion winning round 1 at St. Pete, the 650S from Capex in the hands of the factory driver Alvaro Perrin. What a run he put on. Here it is at the line. Long swings out. He got a drive, but it's going to be Davis.
Taking a look at the 4th turn, comes off the 4th corner, and the checkered flag lies just ahead as Buddy Lazier takes the checkered flag and wins the Indianapolis 500. Firestone's first win since 1971, and a crash on the finish. Big crash on the finish of the race. Salazar, looks like Zampedri, and Guerrero loses it down to the left. Comes across.
Look at that.
Salazar literally goes under it.
Like him duck. Did you see
Unbelievable.
Number 15, Dan Neen. This is Ren Cullen section. This lad is trying, the local boy from Braddon. What's gone on there? Well, yeah, he's got away with it. You could hear the bike going away. I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
And here it happens again. What a race. Through Mandarin they go. And once more, Gunter tries to defend, but this time Lando's got the run on him. Ticton's got the run on both of them. And through comes in the middle. Surely not. Oh, I almost thought, oh, what a big lock up there.
Daniel Ticton gets the better of all of them.
How did he do that? The crowd went wild and Ticton does it.
Absolutely fantastic stuff by Daniel Ticton. Wow. Been looking at the top 2 for a while, and look how Habsburger's closed up on the back of the leader, Sergio Santacamera. Wow! This lap and one more to go in the 64th Macau Grand Prix, and we're up for a grandstand finish.
It just gets better and better. What a race this is turning out to be. Giuseppe Camera, who has been 3rd in this race, and would love to give Brazil another victory. And here he comes, folks. Ferdinand Habsburg has got the run on the number 19, and Camera is a sitting duck for now. He's got to defend, and he does so through Banner. They're side by side. There's no room to do that, folks. And he's done it, though. Habsburg's done it. He's going to take the lead. And he's got to, because Camera's going to run out of road. Camera holds on, but he's got to break, and through goes Habsburg. Sensational racing again. And Camera somehow holds off. Wow.
Unbelievably brave, wheel to wheel between these two. Is that going to be the last opportunity for Habsburg?
No. This is the last lap, and Camera is holding on right now as Habsburg wants this bad. Here we go. Lando Norris trying desperately to get up there, but it's going to be Habsburg trying to stop Sergio Sette Camera, and there's nothing between them. They're side by side coming to the last corner. Habsburg's got him! Habsburg's got him! And Camera hits the wall! So too does Habsburg! And Daniel Ticton wins the Macau Grand Prix! What a finish!
赤い四角いこの車がどういう
る状態で飛び出した
いや、向こうが見えた。全部飛んだ。車体の下から向こうが透けて見えた。4輪飛んだよ。4輪飛んだよ。アホか。当然この得点は300点満点。透けて見えた、透けて。
And look at these conditions on the commentary box here. It's absolutely pelting it down. And there's no question about it right now that this track is almost undrivable. Wets or dries, the 52 Lotus goes up there. Robert Ross just managed. Now this is down at Knickerbrook. That's the number 8 Selena. The 9 is coming down in towards it. Oh my God, that is a massive shunt between the number 9 and the number 8 Selena. Two cars, teammate cars. Cars in the same stable, and they have made a serious contact. That is the Viper, I think, just up there. Steve Watson, number 38. The Marshal needs to be getting out of the way. And oh my God, wow! We just hope that he's managed to be okay. And we see the Ferrari spinning off there, and he has gotten up. The Lister just getting through on its wet tires. We see Mike Newton there. I think it was just running off from the number 9 car. The 55 TVR hits the Ferrari and the Celine and the Viper. Simon pulling in that car. Well, and this is Shane Lynch. Now he's going off just before the previous chicane, before we get to Hilltop, coming out of Fulston. Now we're back down here at Knickerbrook, and the TVR, the Marcos, excuse me, going off. The number 19 car also going off where Shane Lynch did. We can see the 57 car there, Steve O'Rourke. And this is a terrible situation. Look at that, Julian. That 79 Porsche going off with Julian. This is just unbelievable. Red flags are out there. We're on board now with Mike Newton in the number 9 car.
You can just listen. You can hear the revs just spit. There's no grip at all, and it's just a complete passenger.
Wow, you just saw that yellow flag there on the outside, but you couldn't see that or the car down in the distance, could you?
Well, I'll tell you how that happened. Now we're on board with the Ferrari. Wow, what an impact.
Well, absolute carnage is right, and there is a lot of cleaning up work to do here as we look at Shane Lynch there just leaning up against the number 69 TVR. That is a very, very badly damaged Celine, and it's just a miracle that no one has been seriously hurt in these incidents. And again...
Onto the main straight, he tucks himself up behind the Austrian. Habsburg proved in previous races against Randall that he's not an easy target. You should have seen him at Taupo. Very similar race, and Randall could do nothing to get past the Austrian. Now he goes to the inside. Oh, he just got out of shape. And that was all going perfectly well, and then he just lost out. Through the S as they come, into Splash, and he's back with Habsburg again. And Habsburg definitely not going as quick as he'd like. Oh, and he almost banged into the back of him at the hairpin. Got good drive there. Now he's got a chance. He comes along the back wheel. Oh, they're side by side as they head down towards Higgins again. This would be unbelievable if he can pull this off. Cockerton's not done either. Randall round the outside at Higgins. Has he got the drive? He's there. He's right there. They're side by side. He's got him, has he? Just about. They touch for a moment. And Habsburg won't give in. And if he's going to do it, he's going to have to go all the way round the outside. But there's the checkered flag for Shaw wins. And he's going to do it. Randall takes 4th. Oh, what a way to do it.
Why did Randall finish? P4, P4. Now.
Het is altijd een Slijtageslag Le Mans. Kijk eens wat een verschil. De remschijven die prachtig opgloeien. Soper tegen Dalmas was dit. En langzaam begint het dan donkerder te worden rond de baan. Natuurlijk wordt Le Mans gereden rond zo'n beetje de langste dag van het jaar, eind juni. En is de nacht erg kort. In tegenstelling tot de wedstrijd in Daytona, waar de duisternis precies om 6 uur in gaat vallen. Tweeënhalve ronde wordt verloren met het verwisselen van de vloer even later. We zien hier de strijd tussen McLaren en Porsche. En we hebben het dan natuurlijk over de Porsche startnummer 25. Een bikkelhard gevecht tussen Steve Soper en Yannick Dalmas.
Limits now. Gelmini's on the wet line on the inside, but he's got the race lead. Beautiful stuff by Gelmini. He set that up a long way back, and he's gone from 6th to 1st in this race. And wow, big slide for Gelmini. Gets on the wet line. It's a massive slide. If he makes the apex, that'd be unbelievable. And he does make the apex. Felice Gelmini. Wow, he should be in Japan drifting with that.
Champion today. Great start by all 6 cars. Solberg, though, is level with Ekstrom up towards turn 1. Ekstrom's going to run wide. Off the inside, Kevin Hansen. Absolutely no mercy. Kevin Eriksson all the way round the outside. That's an outrageous move. Kevin Eriksson started the weekend into the lead from Pettersson.
Oh, look at Via though, he's not been closer than this. He's going to have a lunge into the first corner. Last lap lunge coming up. Down into corner 1. Javi Via pulls out in the BMW. He's there, he's there, he's there, he's still there. Tarquini closes the door. Too late, too late, too late. He was alongside Gabrielli. Too late to shut the door. You need to cut in when there's no overlap. Otherwise, that is having an accident. Tarquini drifts out wide. Muller's coming around the outside. Gabrielli's online and not going to let him through. And has Via got a puncture? Well, Via's in 3rd at the moment, and he's almost gone off. I think maybe just some dirt on the track or some dirt on the tyres. Here comes Tarquini. Look at the run he's got coming downhill. He's looking at the inside into corner 5. Via's got drivers in both mirrors. More contact. Via's got the line. Tarquini's got to shut the door into 4. Via's gone off wide, and he's still got the lunge into 5. Oh, locks up, drifts out wide.
On the inside of
and Huff picks up 1, 2 places, and Via's still in 3rd. Half a lap left. Menu and Mikulits are they're nearly 14 seconds in front of this battle, and Via in 3rd place gets into the chicane first. I imagine the stewards will want to look at a lot of and waiting for them. Here is Alain Menu. He is going to win this race, but Norbert Mikulits is going to be on the podium. Javi Via holds the inside line. Muller's looking at Huff for 4th, but it's going to be Via in 3rd place, Huff in 4th, Muller in 5th before they come across the line. It's all settled, and then Tarquini and Montero.
So they go on the outer to the hairpin.
Eccoci di nuovo in diretta, Dindo Capello primo, Vendinger secondo largo, arriva di attacco interno deciso, si inserisce, pubblico in piedi per questo sportello contro sportello. Grande Karl Wendlinger in uscita, ha voluto resistere a piedone, non vince. Il titolo va automaticamente ad Emanuele Naspetti, campione 1997. Nuovo attacco interno, nuovo attacco e un colpo ancora più duro. Abbiamo visto un pezzo del paraurti che si è staccato e Giovanardi ce la sta mettendo tutta, ora alla scia favorevole, attacca di nuovo, chiude la traiettoria.
E questo era il replay di prima e
c'è stato un colpo più deciso, era veramente una battaglia formidabile. È passato in seconda posizione di traverso, in traversa deve correggere, grandissimo numero di Piedone Giovanardi, ma reagisce Karl, chiude ora all'interno, Piedone Giovanardi alla X senza il paraurti posteriore, attacca di nuovo al ferro di cavallo, si inserisce dentro Wendlinger e ce la fa a recuperare il terzo posto. Una fase eccezionale, il numerosissimo pubblico tutto in piedi, di nuovo attacco al ferro di cavallo, vedremo poi al replay questa fase splendida, la soggettiva in diretta ci mostra quello che vede Giovanardi nel lungo rettilineo e ora proverà l'attacco, prende la scia, il contatto è stato veramente molto duro, c'è stato il distacco del paraurti, dentro Giovanardi, dentro alla parabolica, chiude di nuovo Wendlinger, sportellata, i due stanno veramente facendo numeri da brivido e passa Piedone Giovanardi, è una fase incredibile. Ora di nuovo di traverso il pilota di Sassuolo sta facendo balzare in piedi tutto il pubblico e ora di nuovo traiettoria interna, arriva a ruote bloccate Karl, trova il varco, si inserisce, chiude, Piedone non ce la fa e di nuovo Wendlinger, ma è più veloce, botta di nuovo per Wendlinger contro Giovanardi che subisce questa tamponata dove l'austriaco si fa sentire all'attacco rude.
These moments weren't just highlights, they were history in motion. If your heart raced and your jaw dropped, then like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.